I was having a headache last night, so I thought, you know what, let's skip today's work and let's just sleep. So I went to sleep at around 10 in the night, and then I got back again in the middle of the night. It was 2 a.m., right? So I got up, and then almost like half an hour of doing absolutely nothing, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna sleep anytime sooner, so let's do the work. So I sat down, I took my laptop, I started coding again, and as I told earlier that I've been creating a project, and right now currently I am onto the database integration part. Till now there are work which has already been done onto it, and like right now the only feature I have in the database part is to actually fetch the data from the database and show it, right, or display it. I didn't create the post route till now, so all I needed to do was to create a post route and then check if it working or not, right? So like I have to connect everything, the routing part, the express connection, basically everything. So I was like, you know what, instead of waiting for the next day, let's do it now. So I sat back and I started implementing the things, and to be honest, it took me around I guess almost an hour of understanding like each and every concept properly and then implementing it. And I did few more things, so basically it took me around, I guess, 2 hours. So around 4 I was completely done with all my work, and then I was like, okay, you know what, let's just go back to sleep again, because that time I felt like I am a little bit sleepy. So I was like, do not ignore it, let's get back to sleep again. So I went back to sleep, then I got up, and it felt so good because I got up late, but then I had this thing in my mind that, okay, you know what, I have done the work, right? And that gave me so much confidence that instead of sleeping back again in the afternoon, I was like, well, that felt so good, let's put in some more work. So you know what, I did that again. I sat back, I started doing things which is actually needed to do, and I'd say the way I'm learning right now is like completely different from what I used to do. It was more like I just used to go to YouTube and just watch tutorials mindlessly, and it was like kind of a rabbit hole that once you get into it, you just cannot escape it, right? So you constantly get that dopamine hit that, okay, you are learning something, but actually you aren't. And this approach where I am constantly building things and I'm learning as I build, this is so much better because it makes a concept so damn clear that you're like, okay, you know what, if 10 days down the line, if anybody asks me that how this thing works, I'll probably be able to explain it in complete detail, and yes, I will be able to write the code. And trust me, it's a game changer. So this is what I've done till now. Like this is almost 6 in the evening and I'm recording this. After this, I'll probably go back to cold DM parts where I'm constantly applying to jobs, finding email of the founders or the co-founders, and then I'm constantly sending cold DMs. So I mean, this is the progress I have made till now. I know there isn't any massive change in the result. I mean, it's not like my life has changed overnight, but I mean, now I'm completely believing in the process. And to be honest, like right now I've started to enjoy it because I know that it's important to put in the work and you cannot control what's out of it. So whether if I'll get the result or how fast I'll get it, that's not in my control. So let's just put in the work which is needed. And if you're also somebody who is constantly building, let's build it together. And yes, there are great things to happen.